people, man. Top of the morning to you. Welcome so much. Thank you so much for tuning in today's episode of the New Black Wall Street Money and Power Show for crypto in the morning. So y'all see we had to switch some things up, man. They was tripping on some music or something like that. So we ain't gonna have them problems today. We just gonna get right to it, man. I'm your host, ERGJ, Certified Global Financial Educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, the Black Bazaar, and international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires, which I am working on book number 2, which will be an NFT. So look out for that first quarter of 2022. But anyway, thanks so much for joining us today. Love to know why you guys are connecting, where you're connecting from, what city, what state, what country, what country you might be connected from here today. We're broadcasting from virtual studios across the World Wide Web, from Decatur, Georgia. That's right, Decatur, where it's greater. Love to know just how far our reach is here this morning. So in the comments below, let us know what city, what state, what country you might be connecting from here today. Want to say shout out to all of our Facebook homies, YouTube homies, all of our Instagram lads, and also our Twitter tweets, our Twitter peeps. Thanks so much for joining us here today. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button, follow button, all the good stuff. If you are about it here today, man. We're going to start with daily motivations for African American success. That's right, daily motivations for African American success. I truly believe that if you want to be wealthy, you got to get your mind right first. And so we're going to do that. We're going to get our mind right, get our mind prepared to receive. And today's title from Dennis P. Kimbrough, who is our Black Wealth author, right? He writes on everything from Black Wealth, Black Choice, and all that good stuff. Anyway, our title today is I Want to Be Like Mike. I want to be like Mike. And we have a quote from a Charles Wesley, who was a historian, who says this, and I quote, "You preach a better sermon with your deeds than with your lips. You preach a better sermon with your deeds than with your lips." Mr. Kimbrough goes on to say this: "It takes a long time to fill a glass with drops of water. Even when the glass seems full, it can still hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 additional drops. But if you will keep at it, one last drop will make the glass overflow." The same applies to deeds of kindness. In the series, my mic is choppy. Let me check my mic. Thanks so much for letting me know that. Somebody said my mic is choppy. My mic is choppy. Let me check my mic real quick. It might have switched back. It did. Thanks so much, man, for letting me know that. All right, let me switch my mic. There we go. There we go. All right, that should work, man. All right, man. Hopefully that worked better. Anyway, where was I at? The same applies to deeds of kindness. In a series of kindness, there's at least one that makes the heart run over. One of the most difficult things to give away is kindness. For it is usually returned. Bob Green, a columnist for the Chicago Tribune, relates to one cold night after a game, Chicago Bulls superstar Michael Jordan headed through a large crowd of fans toward his car. As he opened the car door, Jordan saw a youngster in a wheelchair some 20 feet away. The boy's neck was bent at an unusual angle. His eyes could not look directly forward. Jordan walked over to the boy and knelt beside him. The youngster was so excited that he began to rise out of the wheelchair. Michael comforted him, talking softly, and placed his arm around the boy's frail shoulder. The child's father tried to snap a picture, but the camera didn't work. Jordan noticed. Without being asked, he continued to kneel at the boy's side until the father was able to take the picture. Only then did the superstar return to his car. The boy's eyes were glistening with tears of joy. His dad was already replaying the moment with his son. If nothing good ever happens again for that little boy, he will always know that on one night, Michael Jordan cared enough to include him in his world. If we emulate what's best about our heroes, our collective hearts will run over. If we emulate what's best about our heroes, our collective hearts will run over. And here's today's affirmation. It says this, and I quote, repeat after me. You can type this in the comments below. Today, I will add that one extra drop of kindness that will make the difference in somebody's world. Everybody put in comments, so make a difference. Today, I will add that one extra drop of kindness that will make a difference in somebody's world. All right, man, that's right. Daily affirmations for African American success from brother Dennis P. Kimbrough. And y'all know we got to get right on with the show. Got a lot of stuff tuned in, lined up for you guys today. But my brother hit me up. We were talking and chatting. And I said, you know what? I got to break some stuff down here today because today is Wealthy Wednesday. So I'm going to break some stuff down for you guys here today. I'm going to try to get through all of our stuff. It's just so much for you to get. But nonetheless, that's what we're going to do. Good morning to you, Miss Ebony Campbell, one of my new superstars in the making. She's got her own show. I'm gonna invest in her. I'm gonna invest in her show and help her get things, get her going as she learns more and more about this crypto. Brittany Tyler is in the house. Erica Moss, thanks so much. A.V. is in the building as well. All of our BBC members, Big C Wolf over here, Instagram, stepping forward. Good morning, Taya, Mr. Adams. Kindness makes the difference in the world. Absolutely. Man, let me go ahead and hit this share screen button, get right into this thing here this morning. Man, if you are a believer, see, we got a lot of unbelievers. I was thinking the other day, I said, you know what, when Jesus was walking the earth, he said, follow me, right? I'm pretty sure he said, follow me to a whole bunch of other people. And it was like, follow you where? I bet he's probably said, follow me to a whole bunch of other people. And they was like, follow you where? And they did not go. I'm pretty sure that probably what happened. I'll be thinking like that. I'm like, what else happened that they didn't write about in that good old Bible? But nonetheless, let me hit the share screen. But if you are a believer that crypto is a tool, not the only tool, but it's a tool that you can use to get you to financial freedom. When I talk about financial freedom, I'm talking about getting out of debt, getting rich, and building wealth. If you believe that crypto is a tool that you can use to help you get there, go put in the comments below, #crypto, okay? It's not the only tool, but I tell you, it's been the best performing asset of 2021. It helped me go from 3 figures to 6 figures. I stayed in there when other people was bouncing out, and I've been finding a whole bunch of other stuff along the way, okay? So hopefully we can help you guys get there today, begin to understand what you don't know. Because here's the thing, as you increase, here's what my mentor told me. My mentor taught me that the more that you learn, the more that you earn. Everybody put that console. That's from Warren Buffett. The more you learn, the more you earn. And what I'm beginning to see now is that most people only see crypto quite possibly as a asset like a stock that can appreciate in value. I'm gonna blow your minds today. I'm gonna show you how it's much deeper than that, right? And I tell you, I didn't get there until I started going deep. I said, well, here's the question I asked. Here's the question that I asked myself that made me go deeper, right? Now, I'll help you guys get to where it increases for you. But when I started going deeper, I asked myself this: what else can I do with this crypto? Right? I want you to think about whatever it is that you've acquired, whatever's in your portfolio, whatever's in your wallets, and ask yourself, what else can I do with this other than watch it go up in value or down in value? What else can I do with this? And when I asked that question, I began to see, well, there's other things that I wasn't looking at first, because I came over from the stock world. I came over from, invest in this, hopefully it goes up, or if you're playing options, you can go up or go down, whatever. That's where I came from. So that's how I looked at this thing as well. But when I asked that question, I said, what else can I do with this crypto? I began to find new stuff. And when I say new stuff, not just new stuff to participate in, also new ways to build wealth. And we'll talk about here today. So we're taking a look here at the sentiment market. So you guys know I look at this every day. I want to know how other people are feeling in the market. It's a little bit outdated, right? But outdated meaning that it's about 12 hours old. But yesterday we saw this thing at a 71 when we came here at 7. And I said, hey, the market was starting to take a turn. It's starting to take a dip. We're starting to get down to a place where I might start shopping. And I'm waiting on this thing to get over to neutral and or fear, because I buy when other people are fearful. And so that drop happened, and then now we're at a 52. And we're going to understand why that happened, right? Because they listen, I want you guys to understand the big money, they use the same tactics. It tells us in a good book that the devil doesn't have any new tricks. And we know the playbook. Once you get over to the investing world, you begin to understand the playbook. And what's happening is that a lot of people are waking up. They're saying, oh, this is a trick, right? Oh, okay, this is a game. Because they have used the same play probably, I would say, 4 times now. Right? What's the play? China is banning something, right? That's the play. So as soon as they say China, superpower, banning crypto, right? Then the market makes a little slide. And I ask myself, how many times can China be, if they are, it's like these booster shots. How many times can you ban the same thing? If y'all banned it once, why you got to ban it 2 times, 3 times, and 4 times? That don't make much sense to me. If you banned it back 4 years ago, it's still banned. But nope, they got new headlines, although they don't have a new story. Let me say that again for the people in the back. This is what you begin to understand about the news. It's a new headline. It's a new headline, but not a new story. So if you're paying attention to mainstream media news, you'll realize that is not designed to help you get rich. It's not. It's designed to capture your attention and keep you broke. Okay? But at any rate, those that's following the news, right? They start selling stuff, and I knew it was coming. It had to come because of what we call a market cycle. It was time for the market to turn. And guess what? I was just waiting patiently, as I kept saying. I'm just waiting patiently. The market is going to come to me. Everybody put in the console, the market will come to you. That's some of you guys are going to get that. Of course, when you join our club and all that stuff, you begin to work on your philosophy. Like, wait a second. Now, let me just be patient. That's what I kept saying past couple of days, right? I'm going to be patient. The market will come to me. But nonetheless, we're at 52 here today. I expect this thing to drop a little bit more tomorrow when we come in here tomorrow, get us over into the fear side. And then, as we get toward, now we're getting towards the weekend. All right. That weekend is kind of a sell-off. We get to Friday, they start selling off. Okay. So I just, I'm helping y'all out for free, by the way. But see, we go a little bit deeper when you join our group. So anyway, here we go to market cap, man. We're over in crypto, coinmarketcap.com. Next week, I'll be sharing with you guys another platform that you can use as well. Well, actually, I won't do that. I'm going to do that for our club because that platform, we can do a whole bunch more with that. But at any rate, I'm going to go over here to coinmarketcap.com, guys. We'll see, obviously, that we see the sell-off that's kind of taking place right now. We had reached a $3 trillion market. We're now at $2.64 trillion. And now I'm beginning to shop. I'm beginning to window shop. Now, how do I shop? I shop from things that are already on my watch list. I've already added things that I have an interest in that I want to buy when it goes on sale. I don't have to do no thinking about it. All I got to do is go click buy if I have the capital available. Now, how do I have the capital available? Well, I had the capital available because when things went up, I actually captured some profit, stabilized that thing, put it over to a stable coin, got 12% on that, and now I'm just waiting again to come back into the market. And I'm buying stuff that's on my watch list. So while you're waiting, you should be watching. When I say watching, adding stuff to your watch list, studying, researching, figuring out what might be next for you to get, what you want to add on. See, I have a list, right? When something happens in the market, I have a list. Here's the number one thing I'm getting. Here's the second thing I'm going to get. If I got a little bit more money left, here's the third thing I'm going to get. This is where we start talking about that crypto consultation where we help you put together a plan. I take all the guesswork out. Yeah, it's priority number one, priority number two, priority number three, priority number four, priority number five. If I get to number six, I'm lucky because by that time I done ran out of capital. Okay, but at any rate, I got my top 5 things that I want to do when the market comes to me. How about you? Do you got a plan? Right? Do you have a plan? Do you have a strategy? Or are you just throwing stuff? You trying good? You get lucky once, fantastic, but you fail a few more times. When you start getting you probably put a plan together and then you work that plan. Oh, Lord, it's a whole other story when you got a plan and you work that plan. Now you're telling the universe what to do for you. Now you're telling the universe to get out of your way. Bitcoin is number one, as you see, man. It dropped below 60,000. It's back up to 60,000, representing almost a 7% drop from its all-time high. There's still predictions that Bitcoin will get to 100,000 by the end of the year. I wouldn't bet against Bitcoin at this particular point, but we're probably going to see a big push happen after Thanksgiving. Okay? Black Friday sale. All that stuff. People are spending money in other places right now, giving the smart money an opportunity to capitalize so that when the money that got spent in other places comes back in, the smart money gets wealthier and wealthier. Is that making any sense to anybody? Ethereum, again, is at 4,200. Now, we must see drops in order to get new buying opportunities as well, okay? And so we see all this stuff down. I don't want to spend too much time here. Guys, you guys can look at the market yourself. It flattened out right now from where it was yesterday with the big drop. And now, it may be a good time for you to start getting some of the stuff that you had on your watch list. Now, what I wanted to do today, I was going to do some other stuff, and I'm going to come to this. Let me go through this real quick. Just go through some stuff. I might have to come back over this stuff again. But anyway, here's an idea. As I told you guys, I'm doing an NFT for my book. Gary V sold 1 million books in 24 hours. Now, that's not $1 million. That's 1 million books. So 1 million books times whatever the amount of the books was in 24 hours. Now, how did he do this? He used a strategy, an NFT strategy. Interesting here. So Gary V, what he did, he said, hey, he was a believer in NFTs. He has his own NFT collection that he created, as well as what he has collected from buying other NFTs as well. He said that, hey, for this book, he got a book, 12 and a half, Leveraging the Emotional Ingredients Necessary for Business Success. He said, hey, if you buy 12 books, then you'll get a free NFT. Okay. So the Wall Street Journal, Ellen Germarman delves into his strategy, notes that which made for one of the industry's biggest advances, this is a pre-order for a single title in a 24-hour period. What was responsible for this? Well, Gary Vee made an enticing offer. For every dozen copies of the book you purchase in a specific 24-hour span, you're going to get an NFT. That was his strategy. This builds on a project that he debuted earlier this year, a collection called V Friends. Let me pull it. Oh, y'all can't see this. I got to read it to you anyway because I ain't even make it big enough for you. I'm sorry. Let me make it bigger for you. Maybe some of y'all can read. I know a small print. I didn't even think about. I really wasn't planning to go over this all this. Okay, here we go. Okay, 5 pieces of original art from it recently sold for $1.2 million. So Gary Vee has some original art that he turned into an NFT, and 5 of those pieces recently sold for $1.2 million. So when I say to my beautiful black people that they're selling NFTs for 6 and 7 figures, and I realize that my beautiful black people are just awesome when it comes to creativity and the stuff that they design. And I say, hey, y'all might want to come to NFT class so at least you can put yourself in a space, give yourself a chance, give yourself an opportunity. Because here's what we do. We'll take this design, i.e. something that's behind me, and then we'll go make something that's behind me, or we'll put it on a shirt. That's our MO. Let's put it on a shirt. Well, how many shirts do you got to sell to get the $1.2 million? Or would you say, hey, let me take some of my art, some of my designs, and at least give my money a chance? Everybody put it down. So give my money a chance. Give my money a chance to sell for $1.2 million. See, you can't get there if you're not in the game. That's what I do know. If you don't get in the game, then you don't give yourself a chance. And the game right now is NFTs for all of your creative stuff. Now, you can decide, because you're going to make that decision for yourself anyway, whether you're going to get involved or you're going to take the class or you're going to learn what you don't know. But what I do know and what we can say is somebody is selling stuff for $1 million. Here's my question is, why not you? See, what I be asked. I say, I don't ask. See, I said this yesterday. Some people look at this and say, well, why would somebody pay $1.2 million for, some original art from Gary Vee? That's the bad question to ask. Right? That's the broke question. The rich question is, how can I get somebody to pay me $1.2 million for my artwork? Well, I would say you got to be in the right spaces. That's right. Why not me? You got to put yourself in the right spaces in order to be able to do that. If you're not in the right spaces, you don't give yourself the opportunity, and you keep bargaining with life for $20, bargaining with life for a penny, and guess what? Life will pay you no more. All right. So we see that this is a strategy going on. He wrote a book, and then he said, well, hey, I'm going to attach this NFT opportunity to these books that I wrote, and I'm going to sell a whole bunch of books. Million books times however much the book was. Let's just say $5 a piece. That's $5 million for him to give up a NFT that he drew for free. That might be worth, I don't know, $100,000, $50,000, $25,000 to the person who gets the NFT. That's a good exchange. I give you $25,000. No, that's a good exchange. I give away stuff I did for free for $5 million. You in exchange pay $60 for an opportunity to get something that might net you $10,000. That's a win-win. That's a win. That is actually a win-win all along the way. Gary Vee is smart. So, hey, Gary Vee, hey, I thank you for putting me on game. We put some respect on your marketing name today, okay? Anyway, so we talked about Bitcoin falling and all that good stuff. China, they banning mines and banning crypto mining. They already did that. I don't know how they're doing it again. But another way, this made the news. CNN, by the way, made CNN news yesterday. I don't really need to go over that because, CNN got all those pop-ups. Y'all understand it ain't nothing. Here's some big news, though. Crypto.com. Say goodbye to the Staples Center. It will now be called the Crypto.com Arena. Okay, the Staples Center in Los Angeles, right? Crypto.com just paid $700 million for naming rights to the Lakers and Clippers Arena. So we got a lot of LA Lakers fans out there. Well, guess what this is going to do? Can everybody put it on so mass adoption? Now you're going to see this exchange's name every time somebody, all in Laker land, all in Clipper land, all in whoever else plays that arena land. Okay, now they're not the first, right? FTX has the naming rights to where the Miami Heat play. That's going to be FTX Arena. Okay, so this is what's happening. Now Coinbase didn't do that, but what did Coinbase do? Coinbase has a publicly traded company. So you have 3 different exchanges vying to be the #1 exchange in the United States, but then at the same time, they are grabbing market share, right, from the unknown, from the other 84% who have not started in their crypto journey. They're letting people know, hey, you can get crypto through us, and we're going to make money off y'all fees and all that good stuff, making any sense to anybody. Okay? So the Laker Arena, formerly known as Staples Center, will now be called Crypto.com Arena. I can't make this stuff up. Let's keep going. Because I got to get to the real stuff I want to cover today. Oh, Lord. Oh, Pharrell. Pharrell Williams is in the news. Oh, yeah, Pharrell is in the news. Beautiful paper. Mr. Pharrell Williams has partnered with the NFT creators to help form a DAO, which is a decentralized autonomous organization. And their goal this is what we would consider to be like a nonprofit in the crypto world, is to protect the artist's rights. Okay, the music mogul is turning his creative mind to the world of what? NFTs. Everybody put in console NFT. I guess we right on time. I guess we right on time to be having this NFT class, which if you want to take that class, it's going to be on Saturday. And you can find that class link in the description of this video if you are on YouTube or Facebook, okay? If you're not on YouTube or Facebook, just inbox me and I will get you the link. It's just that simple. If you want to take the class. If not, you can take it later because I'll just record it and put it back up in my store and get it some other time if you decide to do that. But it's going to be a little bit more expensive by the time we get done with what we're going to do on Saturday. So if I were you, I get it early. Early. Okay? So Pharrell Williams, we know him, right? Right? Because I'm happy. If you happy about your crypto portfolio, let me get some smiley faces in the chat below. Let me get some smiley faces in the chat because I'm happy. Clap around if you feel like happiness is the truth. Okay, so he over here getting into the NFT world. CXIP Labs launched a DAO with the goal of letting creators control the NFT market instead of centralized marketplaces. CXIP says anyone who has ever minted an NFT on Ethereum can claim CXIP tokens. That might be something for you to type in the comments below. That might be something for you to jot down for your notes and start looking at this new token that's coming out and join the DAO, the Decentralized Autonomous Organization. All right, let's keep going. I got more. I mean, I don't know if we're going to have enough time, but I got to make sure I do this for my homie because I said tune in because I'm going to go over this stuff. MLB star Shohei Ohtani, y'all don't know who he is. He pitches left hand and right hand. He pitches and he hits home runs. Okay, he like the Babe Ruth for 2021 or something like that. Anyway, he joins Tom Brady, Steph Curry as what? FTX investors and ambassadors. That's big money investing in FTX. What I just mentioned to you is the crypto exchange, which has the naming rights to the Miami Heat arena, right? FTX arena. So you have Crypto.com, which is CRO. You have FTX, which is FTT. Those are 2 tokens that fuel, right, those 2 exchanges. Might be something to consider adding to your watch list. I don't know. Okay. So anyway, so Tom Brady, the GOAT, Steph Curry, the 3-point assassin. He's a bad man, right? And Shohei Ohtani are now in the FTX investor and ambassador, bandwagon. Let's keep going. The Houston Rockets, okay? I wish I could make this stuff up. The Houston Rockets add NYDIG as a Bitcoin sponsor. The team will be paid in Bitcoin. Everybody put in console, pay me in Bitcoin. This is the Houston Rockets, right, forming a partnership with NYDIG, who, we'll talk about what they do, a financial service company, and the Rockets are going to be paid in Bitcoin. The Bitcoin-centric financial services firm is sponsoring the NBA team in its arena and will custody the BTC it is paying for the deal. Okay, the Rockets organization ain't stupid. Okay, y'all know they got the owner who is futuristic in his thinking and all that stuff with all of the the stats and stuff that they be doing over there in Rocket Land. Okay, the Houston Rockets have announced a Bitcoin-centric sponsorship deal with NYDIG. NYDIG will pay the team in Bitcoin and also custody the Rockets cryptocurrency. So the Rockets are getting paid in Bitcoin. And the Rockets now have their own token. They got their own cryptocurrency. Do you see what's happening? Somebody is pretty much creating their own ecosystem or own economy through this thing called cryptocurrency. Now, I don't really know what they're going to do with the Rockets crypto, but the mere fact that they got their own crypto is enough for me to know, okay? Okay, it's enough for me to know right now, okay? So the NBA Rockets took another step in the cryptocurrency industry today, announcing a partnership with Bitcoin financial services firm NYDIG, and the alliance will see the team paid in Bitcoin. NYDIG will serve as the team's official Bitcoin services and Bitcoin platform, and the companies will work together to develop educational content and community initiatives. Okay, so the Rockets out here trying to educate people about this thing called cryptocurrency. They must have been watching ERGJ for a minute. They say, "Yo, man, that little young cat from Decatur, Georgia, out there doing something. We got to follow in his footsteps." I appreciate you, Rockets, for paying attention to the Money and Power show. Okay. Furthermore, NYDIG branding will be included in the Rockets' digital and social media presence, as well as within the team's Toyota Center Arena. NYDIG signage will appear on the team's courtside apron, plus the company is the first naming rights partner for the arena suites level, which will be named the Bitcoin Suites by NYDIG. So when you get to the suite level, you upper level, you got the money, you're going to be up there, you're going to be sitting in the Bitcoin suite. Hey, I got my tickets to we going to the Bitcoin suite, honey. We going where all the millionaires and billionaires are. We no longer hanging out here with the common people. We watching the game from the Bitcoin suite. Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. I'll be having too much fun. I don't know what's wrong with me, beautiful people. This is what we do in Crypto in the Morning. Of course, guys, we got to take a real quick break. We're going to come back and we're going to talk about, I'm going to break this thing down for you on Wealthy Wednesday. We might not get to the 10 brutal truth because I got to really break this thing down because my homie said he's going to tune in. I don't know whether he's tuning in or not, but I'm going to hold up my end of the bargain. So we're going to be talking about what I did over here with this Little Pump NFT, music NFT. And I'm going to break some more stuff down to you and talk to you guys about 3 ways that I'm going to get to the money. It ain't just one. So stay tuned. We'll be right back after the break. I think, yeah, something like that. Let me get to my break stuff. It's been a long time. Been a long time. Here we go. Oh, yeah. All right, beautiful people. Yeah, make sure you shop black with us by simply going to the Black Bazaar for your Afro-centric home decor, personal care products, also black art-inspired gifts. We do also have a new section, which is our natural healthcare section, elderberry, sea moss, all that good stuff to help you get through, right? I guess COVID flu season now. I don't know where we're at. But make sure you protect yourself, build your immune system. Shop black with us at the Black Bazaar at www.theblackbazaar.com, www.theblackbazaar.com. Want you guys to remember this. Once you shop black, you never go back. All right. So here's the deal, guys. We got a new sponsor next week. Shout out to Supreme Foods. It's a black-owned franchise and also investing opportunity and obviously restaurant. So we'll be showing their stuff next week. If you are enjoying the show, you're getting something from it already. We're going to get into our next little bit. But go ahead. If you are enjoying, so you're getting something out of this, man, you are enjoying. You appreciate a brother bringing you some information, some crypto info in the morning. Let me get some hand claps in the chat, please. Some hand claps in the chat as I cue up the band and really start going into this music NFT thing. Now, so what I did here, I'm just putting some stuff up, making sure we switch that back up. Switch that back up, share that thing, something like that. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, TB Money is in the house. Thanks so much. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Thanks so much. Over at Instagram. Let's see who else is here. All right, Play to Win, Ebony Campbell. What's going on, Patricia Sanders, Brittany Tyler? Appreciate you. Now, so let's see. I don't know how long ago this was. Maybe about a month ago. I in our show, I told you guys about this music royalty NFT that was coming out, and I actually was able to get in line and get my little piece. And they sold, I believe they sold $500,000, actually $500 million worth of this, maybe, or $500,000, maybe 50,000. I don't know. I can't remember the number. In 2 hours, sold out. Now this was to be able to acquire the music NFT from Lil Pump, and it's a song called Mona Lisa by Lil Pump featuring Soulja Boy. Okay, so I invested $1,000, and with my $1,000, I was able to acquire my piece, and then also they gave me a silver NFT. And so the process is the fundraising process for them, which is actually sold out, goes through December 4th because they're doing it on a crowdfunding platform, which is called Republic.co, and this is considered to be a security NFT. So it's following in line with the whole laws and stuff that came out. Okay, so on December 4th, the campaign ends. My investment will be finalized, and then my NFTs will go to my wallet. All right, so I have to have a wallet to be able to accept the stuff that I buy. Right, but I wanted to begin to understand these different levels. So the first level for this is it's probably 4 different levels. The first level for understanding, let's talk about how I got to know about this. The reason why I was able to get to know about this before anybody else, or probably you didn't, is because not only do I invest in crypto, right? I'm also a studier of crypto. So as I said earlier, remember I said earlier, look at what you have and start asking yourself, what else can I do with this? So I'm a big algo fan, as you guys probably know. And now I'm an algo governor as well. But I was like, okay, so this algo sitting in my, I got all this algo. What the hell can I do with it? Not realizing that algo is an ecosystem. And if you dive into algo itself, then there are new apps, new developments that are taking place, and new opportunities. So as I was just diving into algo, finding out about what else I could do, right? I heard about Opulus coming out to do music, and I was like, oh, that's right up my alley. That's right up our culture's alley. We do some dope music, same way we do dope designs. And I realized, and then I started reading. I started saying, okay, so they got something coming out, and then they're gonna drop this thing. So I went to the website and I got on the mailing list, and then I told you guys about it when it was coming out and all that good stuff. That's how I get to know this stuff before everybody else. I'm just simply studying. Everybody putting guys on study. I'm just simply studying. I'm just simply researching my craft. I'm just looking into the stuff that I own. And I will hope you do the same thing in your stock world or whatever else you own. You study it. So one level is the algo, which I own, right? Which algo is paying me a reward. I'm now a governor for algo. I'm now getting 17% of all the algo that I hold. And algo is duplicating itself because of compound interest. Beginning to understand this, right? I don't care about trading. It's cool to do, but compound interest is more powerful. All right, compound interest is, Albert Einstein says, the eighth wonder of the world. So I am 17%. Now most people are paying 17% in interest on their car loans and their personal loans or whatever else. I'm getting paid 17%. Anyway, so that's one level. Now, with Algo, I dove even further into Algo, and they have this thing called a liquidity pool. So when Opal came out, because Opulus is built on the Algorand blockchain, they opened up a pathway where I could liquidate, or I could stake my Algo in exchange for more Algo and Opal, which is the token behind the Opulus platform. Okay, so now I'm staking my Algo and getting free Opal. Let me say that again for the people on the back. Free. Okay, so I'm getting free Opal. So my brother asked me this morning, said, where are you getting it from? I didn't even think, well, I'm not getting it from anywhere because I'm getting it for free. But let's go look at Opal for a second. This is the second level, right? So when you start diving deeper into this, you say, wait a second, it's not just about, I began to understand, it's not just about a token going up in value, which is great for some. That's a great place to start, right? I started there. But as I started going deeper down the rabbit hole, I started to see that, wait a second, it's some other things that I just did not know, and I want to learn what I don't know. So let's take a look and see if I can pull an Opal. I know it's probably going to move a little bit slow. Let's see if we can pull an Opal. So Opal now is live. They're moving. It's called Opulus. It's the token that powers the platform that's having the music NFTs. So now I'm getting free Opal. All right, it's just happening, because I'm bringing liquidity to the market, and they're paying me for my participation. Now Opal is $6.78. Is at $6.78 right now. Okay. Now, mind you, I was getting this for free, so I ain't really. When you get something for free, you don't really pay much attention to it. You ain't really like, I don't really look at this all the time. But I do know, let's take a look at this month chart. I do know that at one particular time it was $1 when I started getting it. This is a month ago. $1 to $6 represents what, 500%? So we can say 600%. Just make it easy for it. Okay, so I'm getting free Opal, and it done grew to $6.78 per token. That means that my free is all profit. It ain't even a percentage. I went from free, not investing anything, right, to $6.78 per coin that I'm getting for this Opal that I now own. Oh, are y'all smelling what the rock is cooking? Now, for some of you that say, hey, I like this project, and I want to own some Opal myself, and it's not on Coinbase. Okay, you got a few places you can go. KuCoin is probably the best place to go. You set up an account with KuCoin. That's where you can get a lot of altcoins and some of the up and coming stuff as well, right? I think that would be a good place to go. Pancake Swap, if you were really into the crypto, you start going there. But it's more to listen. Coinbase and FTX and crypto.com, they ain't touching this stuff yet. This is next level stuff. This is not beginner stuff. So Coinbase is a great place to start, as I always say, because I made a lot of money with Coinbase. But as I learned more, I began to earn more, and I start moving in different places. Okay, so that's two levels right there, right? One algo that I already own, I was getting staking on. Found out about do I like Kraken? For what? For stocks? I'm talking about crypto. I think Kraken is for stocks, right? I don't know. We're talking about crypto right now, Dennis. So I'm getting out. Maybe Kraken is for. I don't think we talk about Kraken with crypto. So I don't think that's relevant here. So I get the algo. I became an algo governor, and it is for crypto. You know what? Clearly, what do I think about it? Not much, because it's not something that comes up in my conversation. Once I move, I guess for me, once I move past Coinbase, I start going into DeFi, and I start going into Ledger wallets. I ain't even thought about no Kraken, but I won't say this. I don't have no thoughts about it. It just don't come up in conversation for me. So maybe they're not doing enough. I don't know. I won't. It ain't good or bad. I'm indifferent. Let's just say I'm indifferent about it. Okay. So one level was the algo that I was getting. Atoms and all that. That staking is powerful, right? Getting the staking on algo. I bumped up to become an algo governor, which means I vote now. right? I vote on how the protocol is going to be operating moving forward. That's the DeFi space. They take the power out of the centralized authority, CEOs and all that stuff. They give the power to the people. And then diving into the ecosystem, right? Studying that particular the token and the ecosystem. I found out about Opal coming up. Got excited about it. Started looking into Opal. Got on the mailing list. Got into the liquidity pool through Algo. Started getting free Opal. When the project came out, I was on the mailing list, and then I went and I got the little pump. Now let's talk about little pump. I went and invested in the song. Why did I invest in the song? Because it's new technology. I know Soldier Boy. I don't know who the hell Little Pump is, but shit, I said it's worth a shot. Everybody put it on, so it's worth a try. If you got it, that's what I tell people. At the very least, I'm going to try. So here's the thing. I want to say this real quick, right? Going from 3 figures to 6 figures in crypto. How did I get there? I was willing to try. And here's the deal. My brother, if he's here, he'll tell you we done took some losses. I mean, my goodness, we done got hit upside the head back in the early days with them ICOs, and we was thirsty trying to get rich. I mean, we were trying hard. We were trying everything, right? And we got bumped on the head. That's why I got some experience to share with you now and tell you, hey, you might not want to do that, or you might do. That's why crypto consultations are very valuable. But it was worth a try. My sister Shanrika went in with me. We were right there together. So I went and got now let's talk about this. So I went and invested in the song. Now, what does the song do? It's an NFT. Now, every time when the song releases, every time that this song is played, I get paid. Okay? Every time the song is played, I get paid. Now, we go to some more levels. So that's called getting paid for a lifetime. Okay? All right, that's called getting paid for a lifetime. I like that. I like one-time investment to get paid for a lifetime passively, right? Who knows how long the song will be hot? I don't know. But as long as it's being played, I get paid. If it's played in the advertisement, I get paid. If it get played on some type of website, I get paid. It's called royalties. What royalties now? I am investing and I'm participating in a royalty. I do something once, I get paid for a lifetime. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So how long do songs last? I don't know. I mean, how long aren't we still listening to Computer Love? How many guys like to have a royalty get paid on Computer Love every time they play that? Okay. So every time I go to the club, I don't go to the club, but every time I see verses or something like that, hey, can y'all play that Little Pump song? That's my song. That's my jam. You know why it's my jam? Because I own it. Okay. It's my jam because I own it. I don't even have to like the song. I'm going to be pumping the hell out of Little Pump because it's going to affect my pocketbook. Okay? Now, let's just say that the song is super popular. It becomes super popular. Well, didn't the value of what I own go up as well? So couldn't I also then sell my stake in this song to somebody else for a higher price? I paid $1,000 for it. Somebody else want to buy for $5,000. Couldn't I do that? Sure, because I got ownership. Okay, what's that? I'm at 4 levels already, 5 levels now. Now, here's the 6th level. When I invested with the Little Pump song or whatever, right? This project, I also got a silver level because of my level of investment. They're going to give me a silver level NFT. That's going to probably be the cover or something like that, whatever. So they have different levels based upon rarity and based upon value, right? So they're going to bronze level. You're going to get something that's probably, basic. Silver level, we're going to up you up a little bit, and then gold level or platinum level or whatever, right? So part of what I'm getting with my investment is going to be an NFT. Now, y'all see how popular NFTs are, right? Don't you think I can sell that silver level NFT for at least $1,000, which would be my investment? And if I do that, that means my investment now is zero. Let me say that again for the people in the back. I don't think y'all caught that. When I get this silver level NFT, and if I sell it for at least $1,000, that means I just went to this thing for free. So when I say next level, I'm saying, hey, I get it, guys. I definitely want Algo to run it up. I definitely wanted to pump. I definitely wanted to be a $3, $4, $5, $10 coin. But guess what? I'm not waiting on that. I'm not waiting on that. I'm getting paid. Okay? And by any means necessary. I got my Malcolm X and I'll be hitting the crypto streets with my Malcolm X hat on. By any means necessary. Pay me. Okay? But you see what do you hear everybody putting down some strategy? Do you hear the strategy? It's not, I'm not just throwing darts and stuff. No. I said this makes sense. Okay, how can we flip this? What can we do? So I get to this page. Now I got the 5-6 levels of pay me for free because of strategy. So when I say, hey, we offer crypto consultations to help you with a plan and a strategy to help you get to where you want to get as it relates to your crypto portfolio. Now do you see why I charge for my time? Okay. Now I'm giving this to you for free because I already did it. But this is just the first of many, right? Now we went through this before, but maybe I can find it again. If you start hearing what some of the other people are saying, some of the other $10,000 investors and stuff like that, they were like, this is what is up. This is the type of technology that we like to invest in because this, we believe, is the future of music. Everybody excited. And when I tell you that they sold out in 2 hours, you see why. Now me and SLC, we just happened to be sitting right here at the computer as soon as that thing dropped, and we were like, I don't know what nobody else gonna do, but I'm about to get me some of this. Right? You gotta be available, you gotta make yourself available, you gotta know when stuff is coming down. I say, hey, get on the mailing list. They send that stuff out, let you know when the next one's coming, because they got another one coming. And when they drop this next one, I'm getting some of that one too. I may not get $1,000 worth. But this is gonna be like what is his name? He's gonna be like a electronic DJ or something over in the other land that I don't really listen to that music. But that don't mean that I can't make some money off of it. Okay, I don't care what it is. Okay, I may not listen to it. That don't mean that 5 billion other people don't listen to that type of music. I'm cool with that. Okay, I am cool with that. So, any questions? Okay. Let me see if I can find it, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't go over here to the Oculus thing. They do have, let me do this. Okay. Let me see. Let me do this. Maybe it'll pop up. I'll try to bring it up for you. I don't know. It is an electronic. He's an electronic DJ for real. All right. So here's the start. Okay. So Little Pump sold out. Right. Featured Soulja Boy, 7.8 million monthly listeners, 5-time platinum artist, 1.8 billion YouTube views. This Cashmere person is coming out next. Right. Electronic. Okay, 7.6 million monthly streams. He's a top 100 DJ by DJ Magazine 6 years in a row. He's got 250 million YouTube views. Clearly, he's not as popular as Little Pump, but that don't necessarily mean that his music won't go. See, I know, generally speaking, Little Pump music might get 1 year worth of listening, right? Because, in hip hop, next year we're going to be listening to some other type of sounds. But this electronic DJ over here, he may not be as popular, but his music might be played longer. You see what I'm saying? That's how I'm looking at it. Like, his music might be played longer because it might just be a beat or something like that. It might just be, you know what I'm saying? How many guys listen to, what's that thing? And they start throwing the stops in. Right? That's just a beat. I don't know. We listen to that song and we still be listening to that song, although ain't nobody saying nothing. Okay. So So his music, you listened to that yesterday being wild, his music might be played longer. Long time. I'm thinking 10, 15 years. It's not called music. Quiet Storm. The Quiet Storm beat. It's called, y'all, come on, help me out. Y'all supposed to know this stuff. I'm supposed to do the talking and the not knowing, and then y'all supposed to be like, oh, that's this song. It ain't called, it's not the PJ mode. What's the name of the song? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna call it Quiet Storm. That ain't it though. But anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. So anyway, it's called Enigma Art of Noise. Thanks so much. The Art of Noise. That's what it's called. Art of Noise. All right. What website can you find the little pump info? What website? Where am I? Are you asking me what website I'm on right now? Republic.co, or you can go to opulus.org. Opulus.org. Okay. So anyway, yeah, I'm lost now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Moments in Love. That's right. Moments in Love. Who that? That's right. Art of Noise, Moments in Love. That's the name of the song. And then they had all the stuff after that. So any questions, though? I just want to make sure, because, see, this is the Q&A time. This is Wealth Wednesday, right? Listen, I'm no expert in this crypto stuff. I'm still learning myself. I just might know a little bit more than you, okay? Okay, I just might know a little bit more than you because I've been studying, okay? But any questions? I just dropped 5 or 6 levels of income and potential income and the potential to actually have gotten it for free through this opportunity. But I was willing to try. I'm willing to take the risk. Now understand how I'm able to take this risk. Because I have been using crypto to go from 3 figures to 6 figures. So now I got a little bit to play around with. I got a little, that's 1,000 ain't, it ain't nothing to, it ain't, that's not even 1% of what I'm, you see what I'm saying? So it's not like, but if, if I wasn't where I was at now, I probably have done $100 just to try. I would have just went in with 100. But when I saw silver level NFT at 1,000, I said, I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna put this 1,000 in here, and we're gonna see if we're gonna make it do what it do. If I lose 1,000, so be it. I'm willing to try though. I'm willing to do what nobody else is willing to do, so that tomorrow I can afford to live like nobody else can, like they can't afford to live. Any questions that you got for me though? That was a great question. Where you can find this little pump info. Of course, it's sold out, so but hey, it might be cashmere. I don't know. They're gonna come out with some more. But any questions regarding what I said? Again, I started with algo. I started going down the rabbit hole. Right, I started learning about different stuff, and then boom, bam, this came up, and then I said, okay, let me keep my eye on this, and then it came out, and I got this, and I just went through all that scenario with you, right? Rico, because I said, I'll break it down for you. I'm not for you. I'm gonna break it down in its simplest terms to me, because the reason why I wanted to break it down is because I know so many of us are really just looking at whether Shiba Inu is gonna go to the moon. That's what most of us look. We get, is this Avalanche or Dot or Solano or whatever? How high can it go? And that's all fine and dandy. That's one level. That's one level. But then when I started looking at, okay, now that I own some Solano, what else can I do with it? How can I participate? How can I use this Solano that I own as an actual currency? What is currency? It's a medium of exchange. So when I say that I'm using my algo to acquire Opal for free, I'm exchanging. I'm not just waiting. Let me say that again, because I don't think some of y'all heard that. I am actually using cryptocurrency as a currency. I'm exchanging, not just waiting. How many guys are watching right now? You say, I want to put myself in a position where I'm exchanging and not just waiting. Everybody putting it on, so exchange. I want to put myself in a position where I'm not just waiting, because I can keep waiting. While I'm staking, I'm waiting. But I'm also exchanging. And so while I'm waiting, I'm also getting paid. See what I'm saying? Because I'm exchanging. Don't put yourself in a position where you're not just waiting. You're not just waiting on the next pump. You're not just waiting on that 10% jump. You're not just waiting. And this is what my stock people don't get. They not there yet. They ain't coming to this class. They're not watching right now. Right? And they loyal to what they have learned. This is great. And I hope that they get rich, and I hope all that stuff, right? I want everybody to win. Whatever you choose, real estate, stocks, crypto, whatever, futures, I don't care, Forex, whatever it takes for you to get out of debt, get rich, and build wealth, I want you to do it. I just found something that just happened to be making people billionaires. I just found a vehicle that just happened to be an emerging market. I just happened to come across a vehicle that don't really require me to watch no charts. It doesn't. For me to exchange, I ain't got to look at no charts. I keep up with that stuff for the show. I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that. I don't. Now, there are crypto options available. So people that's in options, y'all want to keep using y'all skills and options? Crypto is pretty easy to, if you are a chart reader, it's pretty easy to tell when it's going up and going down. It's relatively easy. You in futures? Hey, bring your skills and bring them to the crypto future market. It's pretty easy, I think. But that's just me. Okay? That's just what I think. Okay? Okay, no problem, Rico. I appreciate you, brother. Exchange, the ecosystem part is what so many. Yes, right. That's right, brother. Hey, Ron. I'm telling you, man. You want out? Yes, I would like to use crypto as a currency, right? So here's the deal, man. We need a visual representation of the crypto. We need a visual representation. Okay. Well, I'm going. You know what? That's good. That's actually good, Patricia. I mean, that would definitely be something I will consider. For our crypto club. I mean, come on down. We're gonna have crypto meetups. Y'all want a visual representation to help y'all out? Sure, join the club. I mean, hey, we'll be here. Okay. So here's the deal, man. If you have taken anything away from today, as we have shared with you guys some crypto info that you need to know, go ahead and let us know in the comments below, right? What did you learn today, right? Well, this is our time. We say, hey, man, we don't do this just to do this. We do this to make a difference. And hopefully we made a difference in your life here today. Hopefully you learned something today. If you don't have any words for us and you're like, hey, my mind's just blown, man. I got to rewatch this. I got to hit rewind or replay. You can do that as well. Or just throw some pineapples in the chat. Just represent your Kevin Hart moment that you learned something today. Now, while you guys are typing, I know I talk much faster than you're typing. Here's the deal. Some opportunities available for you. We got an NFT class coming up on Saturday. There's a link in the description if you're on YouTube or Facebook. If you're not, just inbox us, right? I have crypto classes. You click on the link. You can take the crypto classes, starting off from basics all the way up to our crypto NFT class, and then I'll be dropping a crypto real estate class coming up soon too. What? Yeah. That one now. That crypto real estate. Y'all see I'll be popping up. Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit. That's gonna be. Woo. I'm putting that together. Okay. Maybe a person that you're already in crypto. You're like, I've been doing it for a minute, but it ain't quite doing. I'm not quite doing what I wanted. I ain't learned how to make it do what it do yet. Well, maybe you might need a strategy plan. You might need a strategy session, a crypto consultation, so to speak. Well, if that's you just inbox me. You just inbox say, hey, brother, I'm interested in crypto consultation, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm past the basics, right? But stuff you talking, I need to have a conversation with you one-on-one. Oh, that's available to you as well. Or maybe a person say, you know what, I'm in this game, but I've been on my own. For some strange reason, I think I can do it by myself. And you can. You want to go fast, you go by yourself. But if you want to go far, you go together. Maybe you're saying, you know what, I need to join a group that's having these conversations all the time. Okay? Because clearly, in my circle, we ain't talking about stuff like this. Well, that's why we have a crypto club, okay? Our crypto club, the Black Billionaires Club, we talk about this and more. Anything that has to do with getting rich, getting out of debt, or building wealth is what we discuss. And if you're saying I need to get around like-minded people, because all the people I talk to broke, busted, and disgusted, well, that's a decision for you to make as well. And that'll be simply going to the website, theblackbillionairesclub.com, theblackbillionairesclub.com, and click on Join the Club. We got some other stuff that's coming out on that website, too. We got a marketplace, right? Members are able to sell their stuff. Right, we got a university coming out where we put all our books and all of our classes up as well. We're gonna have you know what? I mean, I got a few ideas. We might have our own cryptocurrency. We might have our own NFT marketplace. I got a whole bunch of ideas. Oh man, I got a whole bunch of ideas. We're gonna make it do what it do. Okay, simply go to theblackbillionairesclub.com and make a decision. Right, make a decision for yourself. All right, what's going on, Dennis Johnson, man? Just inbox me, man. We got to end this thing. We got somebody coming right behind us. I learned that music NFTs are where it's at, right? Amazing different drills of earning, right? Don't just sit on crypto exchange. I came in late. I watched the replay, make sure I'm on all 6 lows. Every day a new drop. I have to watch again to understand the sports part. I'm about to dive in. Yes, I need a new. Yes, you do. You're the smartest person in the room. It's time to find a new room. And we believe our crypto club, the Black Billionaires Club, might just be the new room for you. Well, beautiful people, I want to say thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for hitting the like button, the share button, the subscribe button, the follow button, the heart button, whatever you can do. You did it. And I appreciate you for that. I'm your host, ERGJ, certified global financial educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, Black Bazaar, and international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club, and future NFT author of the Black Billionaires Club Volume 2, because that's coming out. I'm going to make it do what it do. Why not? Right? Why not? Okay? Why not participate is what I say. I want you guys to remember this, that it takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. We all we got, beautiful people. Matter of fact, we all we really need. And thank God, that's more than enough. Until the next episode, you know what time it is. I guess I can't play no music. So, y'all have a great, fantastic, wealthy Wednesday, and I'm out.